obviously a tough day on Saturday. Kind of what did you see when you went back and watched film from the game?
I just wasn't locked in. I really didn't prepare myself as I did the week before. I just wasn't executing the plays that was called, and I was just wasn't in the game.
Was there any emotion because obviously you know that staff and know those people? Do you think that factored in at all with you, or is it just preparation?
Not at all. I think it was a preparation part on my end, and just coming in the game locked in and just playing really.
You came out with sort of a different package for the opening play, with the double tight ends and the flex back, that type of thing. Did that make it difficult to maybe try to switch out of the play, or is that what you were trying to do? Or
No, actually, I just was trying to look at what the defense was in, and I didn't know the clock was running at the moment, and it just all hit me at one time. I'm like, wow, what's going on? Yeah, delay a game.
In terms of, I guess, going forward, kind of what's your approach this week for a short week to NC State?
I just want to get better and just lock in on the small details and just fix everything I didn't do well last week and just have a better mindset and just put the last game behind me.
The second interception where you got hit, were you throwing it to Teller?
I was.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah.
That would have been a nice play. Yeah, okay. It seemed like, in that vein, like there were a lot of instances where you were trying to escape pressure or throwing on the run. Like looking back at those decisions, do you feel like you did kind of what you were supposed to do? Or I mean, like I remember like last week, Coach Patton was saying you did a good job of throwing the ball away. I'm curious, just kind of from that sense, how did you feel like you did with handling the pressure that you saw?
Not as well as I did the week before. I was kind of greedy on that one interception back in our end zone. I just could have threw the ball away and just went to the next play. I wanted to be greedy, and I'm going to learn from it, come back, and just try to get better every day in the lab and just learn off of my mistakes.
you've done a good job in the short time you've been playing of coming back to next week after maybe a game that you didn't feel you played as well. Does that give you some confidence going into this game?
Yeah, it gives me a little edge of just wanting to play better overall as a unit and just practicing well, just trying to make sure we know the little things matter and just energy, having a lot of energy and just playing with a high effort.
Obviously, the offensive performance as a unit against Virginia was arguably the best performance that y'all had up until this point, and then obviously last weekend being what it was. What sense and conversation kind of do you guys have amongst yourself as far as like, this is how we can play, this is how we know we can play, and we need to take ownership upon ourselves to kind of push forward into that? Just
our mindset and just going out, playing with effort. I feel like the schemes and things we had called was there. We just didn't play with it the right effort, and I don't think everybody was on the same page. I had a few motion calls I had messed up, and it's just little things like that, the details.
How do you feel like Jordan did when he came in?
He did an awesome job, man. He did what he could do. He got the ball out of his hand, and he did his thing. I salute Jordan for that.
You were in the same kind of spot, actually, against Virginia Tech last year. You got to come in at the end of a game, obviously a different situation, but kind of what are those moments like when you get to come in and you don't get to play? Kind of what does that feel like as a quarterback?
It's amazing. Last year I felt like, man, I didn't know what was going on. I had good 2 runs. I felt like I scored about 5 touchdowns, but it was exciting just to get out there and know you can play. You're on national television, and that's all you dreamed about as a young kid. And I know Jordan was happy and his family, and I'm happy for him. And hopefully he'll get in there a little more from us beating other teams, like from score-wise. So, yeah, we'll.
Do you have a sense already of going in the off season, kind of what things you want to get better at or study or things like that?
Yeah, I just want to know the whole offensive schemes and plans better, and I just want to know everything in and out, like I know, like I did in high school, basically. I know it's tough coming in, and it's like my 4th offense in 4 years, so it's tough. But I just want to know the schemes a little better, to read the defenses, and be able to check anything.
Does it make you feel any better knowing that heading into this matchup against NC State, you'll be facing a defense that doesn't force a lot of turnovers?
It does, but things happen in games. Turnovers will happen. I mean, it's just how we play, executing-wise and effort.
In terms of kind of, I guess, playing on the short week and, talking about physically, you don't get the time to really regroup and recuperate and everything. But in the same exact sense, you can kind of move forward a little quicker than what you normally would be. Is that kind of the sense and the feeling that you get as far as like getting to play on Thursday night?
Yes. It's kind of in between, like you said, but you really don't get as much to recover. But, man, we got a game Thursday night, ESPN. Like, yeah, everybody's excited, and I know our body's not feeling as good we would if we had a whole week. But we get in the ice tub just like today after practice. They gave us a little time to stretch and foam roll, things like that. So, I mean it's going to be fun to play on a Thursday night. So, I really can't complain.
How's school going?
Great.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anything else for James?
Well, can I ask you one quick question? I just got through talking to Tyler, and I was curious about your perspective. It was almost like talking to an assistant coach. Did you get that feeling when you see him working with the younger guys?
I do. He's like he could be a coach in my eyes. He's great on and off the field. He shows those two Dylans the right way, and he represents those guys well. Like after the game Saturday, they was up at 6 a.m. at Waffle House. That's great right there, man. I couldn't even. I don't think I could even do that. But that's just building leadership and just showing them the right way, so they can do the same for the future.
He and the Dylans, is that they were?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they could do it later.
Right.
I
Exactly.
don't know why. Well, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.